One of my favorite calisthenics exercises is the dragon flag. I wouldn't call it the most advanced move out there, but on the other hand, I never actually see anybody else doing it at the gym. There's no doubt it stands out as a true test of core strength and will separate you from the masses if you can pull it off. Once you can perform the dragon flag, do you really want to just keep it there? Why not see how far you can go with it? Even when it comes to difficult calisthenics moves, there is always a way to go beyond its basic execution. The simplest and most obvious way to advance on the dragon flag is to hold for longer times. Maybe you can only hold for a few seconds after kicking out into the dragon flag position, strive to add a second or two next time, then the time after that, and so on. Eventually, this will add up to very long holds, maybe a minute or more. Believe me, 60 seconds in a dragon flag hold will test your fortitude. So, what are some things you can do to advance beyond the basic dragon flag, especially when you improve your hold time? I have found there are a decent number of ways to constantly challenge yourself. One of the first modifications you can make to your dragon flag holds is to twist at the hips so the body is turned to one side while maintaining the hold. You can hold one side for a set time limit before twisting to the other side, or twist back and forth constantly. I will also get into the dragon flag hold position and bring one knee in at a time, then straighten that leg out as I bring the other knee towards the upper body. It's almost like running in place while the body is held in a dragon flag. This can be done slow and deliberate, or fast with both legs in constant motion. One other thing I've tried is to do kind of a figure eight motion while maintaining a straight body hold. The core moves back and forth here, all the while the legs are kept straight with the body off the floor. Dragon flag raises are another logical progression from the classic hold version of the exercise. This has you lying with the back on a mat while you are anchored and raising the entire body up while keeping straight throughout the movement, though the knees can have a little bend in them. The hard part is starting from the bottom, and this will require you to brace and engage the entire core to get started upwards. Raise as high as possible, which can be almost straight up and down once you master it. Of course, go as high up as you feel comfortable with at first, then lower in a slow, controlled manner. When you start out on dragon flag raises, you may only get one rep, rest a bit, then try another rep. As you get better, continuous reps can be done by lowering to a little above the floor, then raising back up. I like to just barely touch my heels to the floor or very close to it before raising back up. This keeps constant tension on my core through the entire set. Lying on a bench with the feet on the floor for dragon flag raises is another challenge you can conquer. This is very doable as long as you anchor yourself properly and get the legs over the end of the bench so the feet are on the floor. This version of the dragon flag raise will have you starting with the knees bent as the feet are starting below them. I usually keep a slight knee bend as I raise up. Go up as high as possible before returning to the starting position. Keep the descent nice and controlled until your feet return to the floor before attempting another rep. A slanted bench, normally used for sit-ups and decline exercises, can also be used for dragon flags, holds, and raises. The angle of the bench offers its own challenge. A hold can be had with the body actually being parallel to the floor due to the angle of the bench. Raises done on a slanted bench won't get as high up either. Added resistance is an advanced dragon flag move that can be done a variety of ways. It's best not to jump right into adding weight. Be sure to have some level of mastery on the bodyweight versions of the exercise before you start adding the resistance. Ankle weights provide the most convenient way to add the desired resistance for dragon flags. A pair of adjustable ankle weights will allow for very light weight to start, as little as 1 extra pound per leg. As more strength is gained, more weight can be used. Usually ankle weights go up to 5 pounds each, at least that's the case with the ones I've seen. Once you can comfortably use 5-pound ankle weights, you can take it farther by adding weight to them. Most ankle weights have Velcro straps that can be used to add weights, whether they are very small plate weights or very light hand weights. Use the Velcro straps to loop through 2.5, 5, and even 10-pound plates. Hand weights that weigh 3, 5, or 8 pounds are easy to use this way as well. They are small enough for the Velcro to get around them and still have enough extra strap left to reattach to the ankle weight. Another way to add resistance for dragon flags is to use medicine balls. Medicine balls will be weighted and have quite a wide range, from low single digits to 30 or more pounds. You can place a light medicine ball between the inner part of your shoes and squeeze a bit to keep it in place as you kick out for a dragon flag hold. Squeezing a medicine ball requires more muscles to get involved, as the legs have to work to keep them in place. The last way to add resistance to dragon flags is to simply place a weight on top of the lower legs. There's more to this than it sounds like, as there's the extra challenge of keeping the plate in place without moving around. If you try this, know that the lower legs really have to stay parallel to the ground through the hold to keep the weight from sliding down the body towards your face. Plates that are larger or round lend themselves better to doing this, as they will be easier to balance. This is where you really test your dragon flag strength, potentially using a 45-pound plate to balance on the legs for a short hold. You can practice with a large CrossFit-style 10-pound plate if your gym has them, and work up to 25 before attempting a 45-pound weight. Resistance can be added to any form of the dragon flag, with ankle weights offering the most diversity. As with any other exercise, the key to getting better on the dragon flag is consistency and slow progression. Don't try anything that may be too overwhelming too soon. Start with adding time to your holds, learn dragon flag raises, and get confident on those before you move on. When you start adding resistance, start super light with as little as 1 or 2 pound ankle weights. The small gains will add up, and potentially you will master the dragon flag. If you would like to see more videos like this one, whether it's on other core exercises or weight training, feel free